Welcome guys, Darren here again with another box review. This time I'm reviewing two boxes of Scoreboard TalkN Sports. Now this is one of those, it's supposed to be kind of like college. It's basically unofficial cards that they did. So they've airbrushed off all of the team insignias off of the various cards, but the whole point of this box is these are phone cards. That every pack has a phone card, and then they have this very basic set that is in there for the set itself. And so this is really a box that is about collecting it's supposed to be at the time, because every pack had at least one $1 phone card in it. It's for use. It's not useful now. It was only for a couple of years when those were valid, but that was the whole point. And so they also had like a contest where you could like phone in to some contest and potentially win cards. This is what the packs look like, and they advertised the T206 Honus Wagner that you could win from, I think it was from calling in to get into the contest. I'm not exactly sure how it worked. I didn't really care to go into it. But it was an interesting experience to start off with, because the box had two sides. It had 12 packs on either side, 24 packs per box. And I went ahead and I opened one side, and then I opened the other side, and as I was doing that, and the same thing happened in the second box too, I noticed something, which was that they were not identical, but they were very close in terms of how the cards came up. So, as an example, here in the second box, I start off with Clyde Drexler in both, and then I got Davis and Dunn, and then I got Big Dog Robinson in both, and then Walker and Woods. Next pack, I got Pippen in both, I got Big Dog and Mutombo, and then I got Kerry Woods and Helms, and then not sure how this worked out, but you get Util Green showing up again. And so as I was going through, what I was noticing was that the two sides were very similar. In fact, by the time I got to the end of each of the boxes, I noticed that I had almost the exact same portion of the set, not a complete set. I actually never got a complete set out of both boxes, but I got to close to 40 cards in each set. So this set is 40 out of 50 cards. You can see that it goes out to card number 50, but I start at 11. I didn't get any of the first 10 cards from either box, but I got plenty of cards through the rest of this. So that meant that Steve Young, Brett Favre, Marshall Faulk, Troy Aikman, I didn't get any of those regular players. What I did get was, and this is, keep in mind, this is out of one of the boxes. I have all of the second series cards here, but they're just sitting here. I didn't need any of them. So I got a second Emmitt Smith, a second Scottie Pippen, second Akeem Olajuwon, Alonzo Mourning, 2 Ray Allens, 3 Kobe Bryants, and 3 Barry Bonds. So that was on top of the near set that I got here in the first box. The second box has pretty much all the same things. So as far as the basic cards, which are all very cheap, that's kind of how it worked. I don't know why out of the two boxes I didn't get a single card numbered 1 through 10. But like I said, this box was all about phone cards, and since I got 48 cards or packs, I got 48 phone cards. And I did not get very close to the regular set. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I got 26 cards out of 50, so just over half. And so I got a fair number of doubles. Unfortunately, out of the doubles, basically I only got Barry Bonds, Steve Young, and Troy Aikman in terms of valuable doubles. I did do pretty well with the $1 cards, which were Brett Favre, Falk, Young, Aikman, and Scottie Pippen, Akeem Olajuwon, and Barry Bonds. And so I got all of those, but I didn't get the Kobe Bryant in the $1, or well, in any of them. Every single group of 12. So I said there were 48, there actually weren't. There were 43, because 1 out of every 12 packs, so 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 out of every 12 is a $10. And I start off with Cal Ripken Jr. I also got Eddie George and Troy Aikman and Scottie Pippen with the $10 cards. So these are worth, a fair bit more, and they're all serial numbered out of 3,960. Now, actually, something interesting is that there are 18,000 boxes, and so every box gets you close to about a set and a half. So that means that there are probably about 30 to 35,000 sets total, which is a smaller number than the value of these cards should be at, but just so that you know. Now they also do have an insert set that comes up. I got one per pack, or one per box, and I got Emmitt Smith and I got Eddie George of the Essentials set. So those are also showing up in the packs. They're actually kind of neat cards. And this is for sport. This is a for sport affair. So it has football, baseball, hockey, and basketball. It has all four of those. And as you've already seen, for every once in a while you'll get a you get a $20 phone card, and this is about one in every box and a half. I got one out of the two boxes, so theoretically if I got another box I would get another one of these. I got Dainius Zubrus, so I didn't get a valuable one, but that did come up. That was nice, and there is a Kobe Bryant of those, so that's a potential that you could get. But it's not; these are not boxes that are really of much value to us. The rare cards like the Jackie Robinson autograph card, that is very rare, so it's not going to be showing up. They don't have the Honus Wagners in the boxes. That was a separate contest. So basically you're trying to collect the $1 phone cards, 50 of these in the set. It's pretty tough to be able to complete that set. It takes quite a few boxes. There are, I think, only 10 cards. Yeah, 10 of the $10 cards, and how many? 10 of the $20 cards. So this would take quite a few boxes to be able to complete. The sets are really not worth very much. Kobe does not show up in the $10. He shows up in the $1 and on the $20. So those are the ones you really got to go for if you're trying to get Kobe. But it really was interesting how going through these, the packs were so similar one side to the other. I have no idea why that was the case, but that was very much the case of how these worked. So it was kind of fun, but it's more of a thing that you do kind of off on the side. It's not the kind of thing you do to get high dollar cards. It's the kind of thing to do something really interesting and unusual. And even the phone cards are of no use now. They are really fun to collect. They're things that are very common in the mid-90s, but they're very uncommon in the grand world of card collecting. So they're a good thing to at least have a few of these in your collection. So that's kind of my take on it. Not the greatest thing in the world, but definitely fun and very unusual to do. So thank you very much for watching.